Hello, sweet soul, and welcome back to Brit's Bedtime Stories. Tonight's Reiki-infused sleep journey is designed to support the Sacral Chakra, the energy center often associated with emotion, creativity, softness, pleasure, connection, sensuality, emotional flow, and the ability to feel fully alive within the body again. As this story unfolds, I'll gently direct grounding and restorative Reiki intention throughout the experience. Some people experience Reiki as warmth, some as heaviness, some as emotional release. Some simply notice themselves relaxing more deeply. And of course, some will simply fall asleep. There is no right way to receive tonight. This journey also incorporates calming visualization, somatic grounding, rhythmic imagery, nervous system regulation, breath awareness, and gentle neuroplasticity-based relaxation techniques to help the body soften out of survival mode and into deeper states of rest. So, settle comfortably now beneath your blankets or however you feel comfortable in this moment. Allow your jaw to soften. Unclench your stomach gently. And let your body begin slowing down. Tonight, you do not need to force healing. You only need to float far beyond the noise of earth, beyond stress, pressure, expectations, and emotional exhaustion. There exists an endless ocean world bathed in warm moonlight. A sacred water planet known only by souls who have forgotten how to feel. Above the endless sea hang 3 enormous glowing moons. One deep ember, one pale gold, and one soft peach orange. Their light spills across the water in shimmering rivers of liquid fire that stretch endlessly toward the horizon. The air here is warm and heavy with mist. Soft ocean wind brushes gently against your skin. Not cold, not sharp, only soothing, only welcoming. And as you stand quietly upon the edge of the glowing shoreline, you notice something unusual. The ocean itself glows. Beneath the dark water, bioluminescent currents swirl slowly beneath the surface in soft orange gold waves. The tides pulse rhythmically, like breath, like emotion, like the body remembering movement again. Ahead, floating peacefully above the ocean, enormous circular bath sanctuaries drift slowly across the glowing waters. Each sanctuary is suspended by ancient crystal technology, humming softly beneath the sea. Long translucent fabrics sway lazily from curved archways. Warm lantern orbs float through the air like jellyfish made of light. The entire world feels fluid, nothing rigid, nothing harsh. Only movement, only softness, only flow. And as you begin walking barefoot along the warm shoreline toward the floating sanctuary nearest you, your breathing gradually begins, slowing on its own. In and out. The nervous system responds deeply to rhythmic movement, flowing imagery, warmth, repetitive sound, and sensory safety cues. When the body perceives softness and predictability, muscles begin releasing guarded tension little by little. And tonight, your body is practicing softness again. A glowing bridge made of translucent crystal slowly extends outward from the floating sanctuary, reaching gently toward the shore as if welcoming you. You step onto it carefully. The bridge sways softly beneath your feet, not enough to destabilize you, only enough to create gentle motion, almost like being rocked slowly upon calm ocean tides. And strangely, the movement feels comforting. The human nervous system often responds positively to slow, repetitive swaying motions. Rhythmic movement can help regulate breathing patterns, reduce hypervigilance, and encourage states associated with calmness and emotional safety. And with every slow step across the glowing bridge, your body softens further. As you enter the floating sanctuary, warm orange light surrounds you instantly. The structure is breathtaking. Open archways reveal endless glowing ocean in every direction. Silk curtains drift softly in the sea breeze. Bioluminescent flowers bloom from shallow pools lining the pathways. Warm water flows gently through carved crystal canals beneath your feet. The entire sanctuary hums with soft harmonic vibrations, low, gentle, almost musical. And at the very center of the sanctuary rests a vast circular bath filled with glowing amber water. Steam rises slowly from its surface. The water shimmers beneath the moonlight like liquid gold. And somehow, your body already knows this place is safe. As you approach the bath, I want you to imagine gentle Reiki energy being directed toward the emotional body tonight, toward the places inside you that have felt numb, towards the parts that have carried too much pressure for far too long, toward the exhausted parts still trying to hold everything together. No force, no expectation, only invitation. You step carefully into the glowing water, and immediately warmth surrounds your body completely. Not overwhelming, not intense, only comforting. The water holds you effortlessly. Your muscles soften almost immediately beneath the surface. Your hips release tension. Your stomach loosens. Your lower back softens. Even your breathing begins moving more fluidly. Warm water often helps encourage muscular relaxation while also signaling comfort and safety to deeper parts of the nervous system. And tonight, your body no longer needs to brace itself against emotion. Not here, not now. And as you float peacefully within the glowing waters, soft orange currents begin swirling slowly around your lower abdomen, hips, pelvis, and lower spine. The sacral chakra, often associated symbolically with emotion, creativity, pleasure, sensuality, connection, flow, and emotional expression. And as the warm orange currents move carefully around you, you simply notice. No forcing, no striving, only awareness. Above the sanctuary, the moons continue reflecting across the ocean in endless shimmering ribbons of gold and orange light. And little by little, you begin realizing something. This world does not fear emotion. The tides rise, the tides fall. The water moves constantly. Nothing here resists feeling. And perhaps that is part of the healing. Many humans learn to suppress emotion in order to survive difficult experiences. The nervous system adapts. Feelings become buried or hidden. Creativity fades. Pleasure feels unsafe or unhealthy. The body becomes tense and disconnected. But emotional suppression often requires tremendous energy from the nervous system. And sometimes healing begins simply by allowing safe, emotional movement again. Not by drowning in emotion. Not by forcing emotion. Simply allowing feeling to exist safely within the body as it comes. And as the glowing waters continue carrying you gently, you notice movement in the distance. Massive glowing creatures drift slowly beneath the ocean surface, surrounding the sanctuary. Long, elegant beings made of translucent amber light. Part whale, part jellyfish, part celestial spirit. Their enormous bodies pulse softly beneath the sea as they sing low harmonic tones through the water. The vibrations move directly through your chest, through your stomach, through your hips and pelvis. And strangely, you feel emotion stirring softly inside you. Not overwhelming, not frightening, not shutting down, only alive. One of the greatest luminous beings rises slowly beside the sanctuary pool. Its enormous glowing eyes meet yours gently, and somehow you immediately feel understood. The creature lowers itself closer to the water and begins singing softly. The sound is beautiful beyond words. Low, warm, fluid. The vibrations ripple through the glowing bath around you. And as the song continues, you feel something inside yourself beginning to unclench emotionally. Tears may come, sweet soul, or perhaps only softness, or perhaps nothing at all. Every nervous system responds differently. There is no wrong way to heal. The great being's voice enters your awareness gently. Feeling was never your weakness. The glowing waters pulse softly around you. Your softness was never the problem. Warm orange light swirls slowly around your abdomen. You were simply never meant to carry so much alone. And something about those words settles deeply into your chest. As the moons drift overhead, the sanctuary slowly begins floating farther out across the endless growing sea. The water rocks you carefully back and forth, slow and steady, almost womb-like. And beneath the surface, you continue imagining Reiki energy flowing gently wherever emotional softness is most needed tonight. Perhaps into grief, perhaps into exhaustion, perhaps into anger, perhaps into numbness, perhaps into shame, perhaps simply into the tired places that forgot how to rest. The floating sanctuary eventually enters a region of ocean glowing even brighter than before. Beneath the surface, enormous glowing lotus flowers slowly open one by one. Orange gold light spills upward through the sea. The entire ocean becomes luminous, alive, and suddenly you no longer feel alone in your emotions. The water itself feels compassionate, as though this entire world exists simply to remind weary souls that feeling safely is still possible. The great luminous being sings again softly through the water, And this time, your body responds immediately. Your breathing deepens. Your stomach softens further. Your chest loosens. Your thoughts drift farther apart. The nervous system often responds powerfully to repetitive calming sound, fluid movement, warm imagery, and sensory safety. And tonight, your body has been practicing all of those things. Not perfectly, not forcefully, only gently. Time begins feeling strange here, softer, slower, less important. The glowing sanctuary continues drifting peacefully across the endless sea beneath the 3 moons. The warm waters continue holding your body effortlessly, and little by little, your nervous system begins entering the state it was always designed to enter after safety returns. Rest, repair, restoration. The great luminous being speaks one final truth before sleep fully arrives. Emotion was never meant to drown you. The glowing ocean pulses softly beneath the sanctuary. Emotion was meant to move, meant to show you what's important. The water rocks you gently. And tonight, the creature says softly, you remembered how to float, how to feel safely again. Now, there's nothing left to do, nothing left to hold, nothing left to force, only warm water. Only glowing golden moons, only softness, only rest. And now, sweet soul, I'm going to hush you gently into sleep. Shh. That's it. You are safe here. Shh. And you're doing so well. The warm waters are holding you now. You're not alone in your feelings. The moons are glowing softly overhead. The sanctuary drifts peacefully across the sea. There you go. There you go. No more pressure tonight. No more surviving. No more carrying everything alone in isolation. only floating and feeling now. Only softness and safety. Only rest and healing. The glowing tides continue rocking you gently, back and forth, slow and steady. Your body grows heavier. Your thoughts grow quieter. You are held here. Your breathing slows. That's it. You've got this. And as you continue listening tonight, simply allow yourself to receive the gentle Reiki intention woven through this journey. You deserve to be held through this. You are allowed to feel. You're allowed to soften. You're allowed to rest. There you go. Sleep now, sweet soul. The waters will carry you safely. The moons will keep watch, and you finally can let